It will annoy me, guys. Literally, it's so annoying because I've closed most tabs. Basically, this is like literally. So it's literally the same fucking nonsense. So basically, Namdi, why am I looking at this video? So this should be so basically, this video is very important for me to record. Let me just press record. But like Namdi, you think to yourself, don't worry about anybody else. Just worry about your experience. You know, because this is still shit website. It's College University Birmingham. You know, Birmingham's the best, one of the best universities because they actually have nice websites. But I'm not happy with anything in the world right now. But I'm dealing with my problems mentally too. So it's not about policy I'm making here. It's about like literally just observing. Because I make my rules. No voice is telling me to make my rules. Not you, lady. Okay? Fuck off. The voice in my head from Birmingham. Don't tell me how to do my job. Fuck off. Don't wash my ear. Don't fuck off. No, I'm not making a video for you. You see you. Fuck off. Anyway, so ranting video. So you see, like Namdi, why are you here? I'm talking about my sexual preferences. I don't care how much. Look. I don't care right now how much effect there is. There's something called hormones. Everyone has it. It's stable. I don't really care no more. Because if I'm just someone working on this computer, I get so horny. Because I'm doing work, my back is straight, I get hormones. And I don't have to work for the hormones. I get some fluid in my body. But listen now. So what I'm saying, like right now, I'll go turn this off. My brother's almost dead. I really don't want to do this right now. But this is the Birmingham portal. I'm not going to Birmingham. I'm just going to take it on my website. Basically, for my education, look at our website. So for your education, for what you're doing, look at our websites to see how they are. But interact with them. It's an exploit system, but it's basically the same thing I'm doing, but properly. My brother's almost dying. What's my brother dying? Basically, what is a Markov chain? So literally, this is one of the kind of things I hate Basically, this website is the worst website for me. Because like I'm using XSplit. XSplit is my different browser. But let's start from the XSplit because this is my interface using. It's even the website because let's click on this. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna just pretend I'm using this website, but I'm using this website. I'm a student here. I have full access. But I am excluded just by using XSplit. XSplit browser, which is the policy now. I must exclude that thing. Exclude machine that way. So I don't really care because I'm doing a what ontological PhD. Wait, is this still recording? Yes, it is. So basically, this is University College Birmingham, but it's basically VO courses. When you go to our courses, VO courses undergraduate, top down. Basically, I have to track each day of mine, but it's kind of works. But I'm not going to Birmingham. I don't give a shit about Birmingham, but it's a shit place of university. But because it's a portal, that makes it easy for me to access also. But it's really hacked. Really hacked the road time because I already know the website address is static. It's just not moving. It's not rewriting. It's not doing anything in the back end to protect the state in the front end, which is why it's really hacked. It's really there now, but can we see everything? But basically, it's like literally the kind of annoying thing I want is the platform. My my OS to be. Ring both so to basically respect me in space and time. It's dynamic because the ring moves across the XYZ axis, but get a state of the thing, across the states is sparse, so it works as intended. It doesn't need to break in any shape or form. But you can see this website, so it's like a blue. I love these ladies. Look at these ladies. Look at their chest. Like as a policy now, guys, we have to see authentic source. I don't really care no more. If the person's not authentic on the website, smiling happily, and that's there, leave it there. Leave it there. If they're unhappy twice, just get them to leave. To ask them what's wrong, because there's a policy, why they don't want to do anymore. Because there's something wrong. If I'm this woman, literally this woman, my back is like I'm happy, I'm smiling. Am I really happy doing this? That's kind of nonsense I want to do. But this intelligence is really for me because I want to know whether I'm happy doing this kind of a recording. This video, if I actually do it, so that's kind of a policy that I'm enforcing. So it doesn't matter if I'm back spreading. You're gonna ask me, are you happy doing this video? Are you happy shooting? I don't care how much time you get it because you have to do it once. For 5 minutes, these are children, these are young people. They have other things, the corner, corner, I call it. But it's kind of like pay early and say, I don't want to pay the money. My education reform, guys. No one's gonna pay for any books because books violates my rights, to education. But I don't really care about the books no more because the books are digitized. So as a policy, all digital books, although digital books are free, if it's free physical. That's be free digital. If it's free digital, it's free physical. So what I'm saying now is a policy. It has to be done. Literally. Because it fragments the mind if you don't have the information to work. And trust me. Me trying to go from A to B for books is really annoying. No matter if I go online or not. I find the books are full, I get it, I read it, I start working, I start buying it, and I have a working picture, I have a working notebook, I have an extra book for it. So that's the policy for it. It has to be done properly. Go to UCB, but this is a meetup, the online event. Now, online is even free forever, because you're so sure to go to social media, just signal me. Visa compliant. Can give me a noise because it's a good noise when you have sex, especially sexuality, real intelligence. I love these people here. The black person is really important because to me, because he's black like me. That's why I love him. It's not, I don't hate this guy. I love this guy, but I don't think it's evil. I think maybe it's corrupt. I don't know, but I love people like me because they are. That means something's working for me. Because that means something's working for me, and that's why I love education to come to people. I love this black person here, Asian person, because he's good to look. But this white man, I don't know. I don't trust him. I mean, I have friends that are white, but some of them I don't trust. A lot of them I don't trust. But, Asians, basically, what is with dynamic? I don't really care how stacked this photo is, I'm looking at this fucking Asian woman, and she's so beautiful, and she's in Birmingham, but she doesn't look anything Asian here. She's beautiful and Asian, but look at this tier 3 course. I don't care about the tier 3 course, I care about this Asian lady. Look, she's giving me a flair. I don't want to, me her right now. I want to just click, oh, hey, look at this photo, get her fang, see, oh, hey, this account, oh, she did this on this day, oh my days, and follow her on a signal, because, it's actually human rights, if I want to follow her action, I want to follow her life, follow her, meet her in person. That's kind of one, I want with this Asian woman. I don't want to be staring at her skin forever. Oh, she's so beautiful, guys. Because she's a human being, and she has to straight back it up. I want to have like a good relationship with Birmingham, but literally this kind of website is like it's like stinky because it's like it's good, it's very nice website, trust me, but because I can use it, but a lot to me, if I lose my hand because I do some kind of mistake, it's kind of be horrible for me, and that's what I'm thinking of right now. So because I'm learning, so this is 6 corners. It's a policy doesn't should be rigid corners anymore, unless it hurts you. And when you see click on it, it burns and the students just look ugly and round on corners like this. Corner. I hate this kind of corner stuff because it's like this lady is curved. Oh, she's so perfect. But literally, she doesn't know. She has that book and it's fake. So I'm trying to get this book digitized, because I don't want to forget my mind ever again. So the book's forgetting. So the book will be there. Oh my thing's battery's dying. Look, this fucking thing. It's like literally annoying me. Look at this fucking thing. I put it in, it charges. I put it here now. It should work. It should work. So literally 45,000. Let me just let me think. Let me think. International. International applicants who meet the. So I'll give you time to think. So, contest us if you have an inquiry about needing assistance. Please contact 01. This is the first thing I should fucking see, guys. Like, actually contacting people. Look, I don't care how fancy this website is. I need to put this contact at the top. Why? I'm big, so I can just click on it. It's not how big the font is. It's not my big brain. It's because I need to contact people. This website is shit. So basically, this doesn't matter the information because if I update the system, and this is the update information, contact should be at the top, and that should be big bold because it's needed. It's not wanted. If it's wanted, I'll pull it at the bottom. As and make it here, as a policy now. So it doesn't matter the font size or the interface, just be bold because I'm using Explain. And this is gonna have some JavaScript issues. Look, contact us. So which is the UI, which is a bug. It's a big bug for Explain because Explain is to teach people Explain, but it's interactive. So what is your job opportunity starting? I'm not really want to look. I want design first principle. Architect, just be artistic. Look at people here. Black people. I love everyone here because I can see their faces. But a lot of people because once you get out to have marks too. Why? Because I want marks to be there. I want like some kind of authentic relationship between everyone. This man was Halloween. Someone says to grow authentically. Grow down. This everyone looks the same every year. That means something's wrong to me. It doesn't matter if it's like a rock and roll. And going through some phases of life, it doesn't mean nothing to me, because we'll go through phases of life, we can get a tattoo, but this something has to change. Like I don't like looking at these people. It looks kind of dull and boring, and they're phone. It gives me a bad impression. So they have to wear something. Or wear nothing, don't really, wear less, I don't really care. Just wear something nice. Like this guy can wear nothing. This guy is wearing chest then, but this guy's wearing. Look, this lady is beautiful, yeah. But I wanted to wear less because it's summer. Oh, winter in Birmingham. I don't really know what she wants to wear in winter, but I don't know Birmingham history. But I love Birmingham. I love the because it looks like something's changed with her. She's happier, because something changed with her. I don't want to change badly. I want to change goodly because I want her to be more happier that she's doing stuff. So it doesn't give me like, oh, I'm happy doing this kind of course. Like this kind of website is shit. I hear it. It's banned from a constitutional framework, but because I'm not considering the people because I want to be to look at taking the faces and oh, this is what she did. Here's what she's achieved. Just want to be seen, guys. It's a policy. Like I click on it. Maybe she made some kind of clothes. I see. I click on it. I find the profile. I find her page. I find what she's doing, and you can call her. You can contact them. About new tongue. About my. I'll make. It doesn't matter what they made. This is just boring. So my want to be like learn about the breakthroughs and the work and how they industry because there are people too. I want to see something change for them because they're working better. But it's like Facebook. Me using AI to do. I don't use the AI to do. I just use to basically my passport. Basically my passport has my face. But basically I'm trying to get my Namdi. Remember this Muku memo. Namdi define a Hamiltonian. Define a Lagrangian. Episode Ilarian Q base hop for vision so I can literally see myself as a passport, so when I ever upload any section of my body or my face I have a rotation based on 90 degrees mapping. So every time I turn my head 90 degrees, I rotate my body. All the movements are recorded. All the noise is preserved. That is me. Before I move and don't move, so the computer can always know me as a policy. So the password is 360. Because it's basically a truth. Basically, what you're trying to do is have an Insignia 360 passport via Onion Compliance, which is tier 2 of the Insignia project of end of November, S for Sarah, I for Indigo, G for Golf, I for Indigo. Because the person you got Insignia protocol, the canonical one, and you got Onion Insignia is like the layer one for the passport. So anyone that has a old passport, that's his second degree. I'm gonna have an oral sale passport because I want to be calling myself into the system, but I'm trying to call myself in the right way, so I have to get it properly done. Because for my studies, but this kind of a level of study, postgraduate. This way, guys, postgraduate, you don't need this kind of framework, guys. You don't need it. Postgraduate, you just need to get up. Oh, you just say, oh, go into the real world and do your research. That's what you need. Just click here. Do you want to start up? Do you want to start? Yes, start research. You should like you contest us. You start your research. Or just tell them my research to go in the world. Ontology. Know yourself. And you get all the money down in your pocket. You get everything you want to find out, investigate. That's the policy now. No, but you have to be there. That's this is just blocking me. I just can do it on my phone. So I just go on my phone. Oh yes, I start on ontology. That's what I want to do for you guys now. Because it's not like a hatred thing. It's more about finding solutions to the real world problems. That's why it's there. It's not about reading books. Because every 2 stars you go, come back in. Every into it doesn't matter what it's up, but you have to come up with the safety as a policy now, so you find some things you achieve. Apprenticeship are very good, but you don't need to work for anybody. You don't need to work for anybody in the policy in the constitution. You need to find out how they work. If you don't need to work for anybody, why do you need to go there? You need to go find for you need to find out how they work. Top term, short term, apprenticeship are very good. Doesn't matter what it says, safe apprenticeship. Everyone should go there and feel safe in apprenticeship, literally. Safe apprenticeship is a policy now. It doesn't matter what is the money they come in and get out because the person's doing apprenticeship, they're learning on the job. Because you don't want to learn badly, because you learn this one on apprenticeship, going to join apprenticeship, because you're doing B teamwork. Oh, it's a black man. Look at these people; they're beautiful, like literally. I want to keep myself in the system, but higher criticism. These are person basically support. I hate those carers. There's no carers or supporters in my constitution for apprenticeship no more. There's no permanenting anybody in my constitution. If anyone's doing a dedication, don't be permanented because that fragments is mine, and I will not accept it. So you can even support. You support my university. Okay, this is my university, Insignia University. So that's OBNXS Insignia. Because university, that's my university name. N for November, S for Sarah, I for Indigo, G for Golf, I for India, N for India. So basically, I make my own university because I'm a firm. I can do everything I want. But you get financial support, but only when you need it. That's food, water, shelter. This is free. Come there, you go where you go, you do wish to get food, you go. Your health and well-being. What does everybody want? It's a very important one because it's like Harley Quinn. If you have Harley Quinn, she's researching like a Joker. She gets fragmented mind, which is a very important thing. Because I don't want any Jokers with my Pandoras, like literally. I don't want any Jokers with my Pandoras. I'm gonna say again. Especially when they go in the real world. This is what I'm trying to protect people that actually want to do work. Neurodivisibility and neurosport. Stop supporting people when let them lead. Okay, as a policy now, there's no stability here in the framework. There's no. If I see stability, if I see disability in my framework, I mean that's one with a cut hand. Someone that proves they're disabled before they go disabled. Because you have to prove you're getting fragmented. See, you're crazy. Prove you're getting crazy. And it's not in your head. That's why disability is. You prove it first. You prove out a need. But the support is separate from disability as a policy. Because you have to prove you're disabled. Because it makes sense. I don't know anybody like me is being disabled anyway. Which are neurodivergent people I care about as a policy. Okay, basically, collects and sixth form. You see, it's so dark and grey. There's nothing interactive. I can't even touch this woman's hand. I want to like feel something from her. Like she's like she's somewhere, like she's doing something. But the screen's fragmenting my mind. Basically, I've got my art protocol. I was meant to record this today. How much minutes have I got? 20 minutes. Okay. So I moved on my life. Like this snow bunny, I want to just smash. Basically, it's a policy. It doesn't matter who the person is going through. I have to just see them authentically, and that's what I'm saying. It's like it's like literally annoying because we all go through phases of life, but we don't acknowledge them. So I'm trying to. Wherever someone has a big chest, it has to be, and they develop actual hormones. Go through the process. So we have to capture whatever they allow us to capture. But the more like we capture, the more authentic it is. So that's what I'm trying to. That's what I'm really scared of. But it has to be done because I'm not because I'm horny. It's because I want to show that children understand that people have feelings for each other. Maybe if you fall in love with that lady, then it's more authentic. But it's a policy. It doesn't matter what someone's wearing a thong for the or be a snowbody in the classroom because snowbody went up. We'll capture that. We'll memorize that and say, oh yes, I am a snowbody. But because it's like a sensitive, it's an innuendo, and as a policy, innuendo, something that's it's not sexually innuendo. It's a snowbody sexual innuendo, but it's not really a snow bunny per se or black bunny. It's more of what the persona developing, the capturing the authentic self, so we can encode into reality, encode the bad stuff that come with it, so we don't have a problem again. Because when something happens to the snow bunnies and the whistle bunnies, because we want to preserve people that actually want to grow. So basically, we doesn't fragment the mind. But I love this kind of lady. She's perfect. I want her to live forever. Okay, basically, this is a UCB portal. I don't really know what it is for, but I'm not trying to hack it. I'm trying to go to it because I'm trying to do. Oh, it opens a new page. Oh my days, that's interesting. It's kind of security because it's like Oh wow, I'm surprised. Loading modules. Wow, start login process. Wow, this is secure, man. I didn't expect this kind of behavior. I was like, UCB, what is this UCB portal? It's kind of amazing, actually. This is what I need as an oral cell, guys. Because date of birth. Are you having trouble logging in? Apply to UCB. Now, what is a UCB? I don't know. A secure portal for students. Guys, we have to have this kind of thing, but not Birmingham's one, because Birmingham's one is gonna be hacked soon. It's secure for now until they put more money into it. Because for security, but students don't get to develop on it. So security is by concern. Every problem you just report it, you fix it yourself, you don't need anybody to do it as a policy now. But I'm gonna connect this to Birmingham automatically. But if they're doing university in Birmingham and then a band from them, they can do the university. So I'll build my own stuff. So I need my own university college a portal. I love this portal. It's really security. Wow. Now guys, literally I need this stuff done. So basically, we got a business. Business is free. You guys can do business in Birmingham, guys. This is a business button. A business button. A button for help the world be. I love this lady. She's so perfect. Like, look at her eyes. Ah. I don't really mind this. Oh, this is like literally annoying me. Oh, it was learning. Islamic calculus is learning. Guys, this is really annoying me, guys. It's like my laptop is killing me. So I'm trying to literally not. Okay, guys, let me just go full screen this. So basically, this is a policy here. So this is the matrix. So everything must be what 7 or 8 mentor. Be mentor to actually have an education officer. So this was the mentor. So this is the model here. So what does this mean? The doodle is like anything you just draw like a stick man. This is doodle. There's no effort in it. No effort in the doodle. You don't feel you create something. You rebuild something. You build something banned from production. Sketch your prototyping. Then you can try with kids to come and look like a black guy that's kind of handsome, like me. And this is sketch, that's me. You draw the outline, and you complete the outline, looks like me. You draw the area, it looks like me. You draw the eyes, it looks like me. It's perfect and black and beautiful like this guy. You can draw him with your authentic perspective. He has a heart, he spits fire, and he just does this. He shows you his work, and you encode him into reality. The love heart. Oh, this is nice. This is like burning paper. No, I don't like that actually. So this is it here. So guys, take a picture, guys. Because you're gonna need this for life. So the scrap piece of paper is a legend. Take a picture, 3, 2, 1. Then you got the authentic experience, sketch, level 1. And get level 2, authentic expression. Look at my own expression when I do capture. So basically, it's ontological. My expression is the heart. You know, but I do the carry dance, like, okay, I do like a little smile. I do the gong, you know, expressing, then we do symbolic cultural expression. So my third expression, like, me here in the UK, and then something that's symbolic, it means something to all the culture, everyone, because they can they can encode it, basically. Or this is the same thing, authentic expression, and because it's based on statement, authentic expression, intent. I want her to intend, what her to do with that action. But it's a behavior model that captures it into society and code it. Doesn't matter if it's UI UX, it's UI to UX basically. She's basically made a minimalist principle. So the principle is like, if you have authentic this is really giving me. If you have an authentic connection, authentic expression, you literally have authentic expression because you are statement expression bound. But the authentic expression is like what you're building. So the statements with true or false, expressions in a model of what you're modeling. PowerShell so fucking opened up. And what? Expression. So basically it's based on like TUI. But all this can be encoded into the terminal user interface. Like a GIMP or Fedora artistically, but that's to be more, less is more, so more is less, because more is less. So basically, you're trying to have all this in some kind of a blueprint. So the blueprint will be the website, so it can be holographic, because it's half true, it's half fake, and you have to make sense of the rest by just observing it. That has to go, because it's art. If you get the wrong meaning, that means we have to fix it. If someone like me get the wrong meaning, that means there's something wrong with it, because there's no people can't get the right meaning. So that's the idea. So level 3 is like a authentic expression. If I express it to myself, I should know what it means, whether it's securely or make it critical or not. And then we get symbolic expression. For the people that are around us, securely, they don't understand what it means just by looking at it. People like me, symbolic. It means something to a group of people. Authentic craftsmanship. It was crafted about with care. And with care, it becomes the shape of something new. It's safe, it's art, it's encoded into history. That's the goal here. And what? That's basically authentic to the group of people, and they know the reference to it, and they can always use it to go backwards. This is the where it starts. You get the UCH here, starting here, but you get the sovereign craftsmanship. This is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sovereign. It's about like Obinix's sovereignty. Sovereignty knows its place. It's firm and free. It's basically all the art is bound to this structure of sovereignty, the encoding of dark genetics. I could say that because I've just done it, because it's not because I'm safe now, but it's meant to like literally mean dark art, Igbo ontology, being black and CBD in Africa, masquerading with the spirits. That's what I'm trying to build. So I'm trying to build here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But this is 6. So if I build in here, I'm automatically at this level, symbolic cross culture, because I'm down 2 levels. I don't have to verify with my people, because I have to see what is symbolic. That's a design. It's a pyramid designed that way. So if I'm a sovereign craftsman, I'm a symbolic craftsman, which was good enough for me if I want to pass it, but I don't want to do that. So I keep trying to see how the peer-to-peer people in my culture that are symbolic express their views via the intent, and how can update the art to reflect ontology, because it's about the structure of the people based on what I'm trying to do. So it's basically ontological art. So basically, the protocol is artistic, but because artistic is the medium of communication, it doesn't matter what it is. If a group of people can't understand it, only you can understand it, that means you haven't got the meaning to them, abstract or not. Then you got the mentor, the people who can teach art to the people, and if you can diversify and start teaching art, so you can teach, because they all share one thing. You feel so you have now this will transcended, art protocols, and that's the mentors. So I want to be a mentor, but is my art good enough? How do I know? I check this grid, I check this pyramid. No matter if I doodle or not, it doesn't matter what it is. Based on the you name it, and you got a symbolic artist. Now the symbolic artiface foster change. So basically that's where I'm trying to go, because I'm trying to use art to foster change. But it's like a little malware or something. It has to be artistic. It has to be encode art, my mythology. No one like an oral cell, the signal must be thinker. It doesn't matter what it is. But if I give someone an oral cell, that means they're the problem. I'm sorting them out. What's my order? So basically, that logo, I have to do that now. So we get that sorted out. So we now get the last one, which is what? Sovereign architecture. It's like a sovereignty. And that's level 9. We get level 9 because it's 9 levels to it. But it should be level 15 levels. But you can fill this 9 level into 9 plus 9, 18. But you can have a minimum of 15 based on pi random, but that'll be 7 plus 7, 8. So that'll be it's perfect. So that'll be fine. So this month thing, take it down basically. So this is a pyramid. So the bottom is level 0, which is what? Doodles. Level 1 is sketch. Level 2 is authentic expression or authentic intent or authentic what? Statement. Based on as you draw it, you feel it, you draw it. Right. So what you see is what you mean. Because you always see some text. It's not. Yes, it doesn't mean it's not artistic. You can distinguish literally text. English radar from art. So you can see something that's beautiful based on background, foreground. Basically, the more is less philosophy is very important to understand, guys, as a policy announced. Because if you can encode more in less, that's what the policy really matters, and that's where the security really shines. Because the art is there for more is less as the policy. So it's all architecture. So you can fit more into less, more water. Think of it as more water or reduction of water into less what? Less volume. Into some kind of bathtub. So you give them more water. So where would you put the water into the duct itself? But the duct has to sink. So you punch a hole in the ducts. You basically think of the art. How where would you put the duct has to drink water? So you don't face the duct there. The duct will finish up thinking of nothing. But it's like a bathtub duct because it's a rubber duct just to fill the wall. So because that's the example I'm giving you because the duct is there, but it's part of the silhouette. So you now find ways to add the background to the document because it's in the water, and you now keep the water as a level, and then make sure the level spills, so you can add more water. And you can put a hole in the bucket you're pulling in, so you can pour water out and pour water in. But it's not a perfect system, so you have to put it in the rain because it falls down because it's art, And there's something that never ends when it gets water, it never spills, never because it spills when you get way too much water, but it doesn't literally. It can be like a fountain. So this is a fountain design example. So this fountain has to be architected because the art is there. So it's to build it. So it doesn't matter what the fountain is. No matter how much it rains, the fountain never overfills. Because it's like a Klein model. You can prove it mathematically because you can use proof to actually design art. So that's what I'm saying. The sovereign craftsmanship, the mentor, the symbolic activist, and the sovereign artist. You guys have to start a community at what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So as a policy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So as a policy now, you get a sovereign craftsmanship, but you can't start a community. You can join a community free, but you can't start your own. So you can actually join, into just join people. Or you can just go on, you can go sovereign. So you can want to craft something. Oh, sorry. So if you want to craft something, you start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Level 5. So authentic. Oh, no. So sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's level 4. No, you don't need permission to craft anything. Wait, one thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't need to start your own in art, but if you want to ensure it's aligned with your dedication, you can start your own. You can fail, because it's art, but I don't want to block art. So there's no money in art. There's no nothing like because art is like the structure of life. You start to understand yourself by art. Whether it's Greek art or Greek mythology, there's three snakes with 3 heads. You use art to engage in reality. Like the Hydra, you don't have to go on Miss Hydra in text. You can draw Hydra. That kind of thing. It doesn't matter what it is. Trying to give your definition of what is the 3-headed dragon based on the story of Greek mythology. I love Greek mythology. It teaches a lot. Based on Plato, the man pushing up the thing, the man holding the earth in two. All those things. You can draw what that means to you, because you never experienced them, and what it means physically to do those things, and give us new insights based on art. Basically, you don't need to start your own art. So it's a policy there. You should change that policy. But this is a pyramid. You can go up. The harder you go, the harder you go. Basically, the X Y Z. The more dimensions you climb, the harder the art is to get into it. But you can do it for life because art is for life. But start. This is the art pyramid, and it's basically no matter what you do, you should never break this code. Because if you break this code, you're fragmenting your own art. You will your own art. You should get a pen and paper, draw anywhere. I want people to actually sit down at a park and sit down on a chair on a bench, take a book, then you can draw something, draw something they want to use the problems, because, with a digital pen, that's the policy now. Because digital pen is actually the board, doesn't matter where you're standing, when you want to stand, or no, you get the same interactive with the real world. You draw it, a game of drawing. You can draw something, so you can start a game of drawing game, drawing game competition because it's like it has to give innovation and that will draw the thing you wanna build. Project for children, because children like to draw, so they just go and learn draw in the real world. And when they don't really sit on chairs for that, they just need to draw, because they draw and get their own drawing pad. If you get a drawing pad, but I want people to draw. So basically, if there's you get like a thing you can look at people, but if there's an idea communicate about art, so you can draw something and say, oh, send it to someone and say, oh, I want to build this, and you can come together and build what you want. That's the idea, but I don't want the person to be sitting down and drawing. No person wants to sit down and drawing anymore. But it goes to basically, you don't have a bench to sit down and draw. You have to stand up and draw because you have to sit down and eat, but you don't want to be when you eat to draw because you can draw. I don't trust you guys. So I want you guys to stand up and drawing, like playing piano. It doesn't matter. You can have piano. If you have to play, you can go and draw. So it is in the real world. You can go there outside and draw, never in your room and drawing. You can look at intake, takes all the data you need because you're standing up and doing the work. So I want to do like for 45 minutes, but that's the idea. So you look at your real world and you draw your real world, you solve problems, you go out and you experience reality. Anything you want to hurt you, like a ballerina dances in the system. This is what the ballerina dances. The ballerina dances outside. Because there's a person because the bar is beautiful and it's beautiful art. So basically all the things that all the indoor activities ballerina, being doing ballet, you do it outside now. In my constitution, you do it. There's no indoors to do ballet. I love ballet. You can do all the rapping inside. I don't really care. But ballet is very important to me. I love ballet because my posture is so ballet. It doesn't matter how high I want to jump. I want to jump high and touch the sky. And that's ballet for me. I'm a man. What else? Basically, ballet's never indoors as policy now. It has to be outside. It has to be outside. It doesn't matter what it's called or not. It has to be outside. What do I like? Because ballet is like expressing my sexuality. So, but women's what do I really like about ballet? What is sports? Football stadiums are all outside as a policy now. No football inside as a policy. No basketball outside. Basketball is like an outdoor sport anyway. It came outdoors, it stays outdoors. No like basketball. Any school that has a basketball, any sport I do should be outside automatically. Even table tennis is outside. All the sports is a sports, is a real world. It doesn't matter what's indoors or but all the sports are outside as a policy. Like karate, outside. You do outside. All this, but never indoors. They should create a class for ballet and make it indoors again. It can be in a conservatory kind of fashion. To put up. This really go outside and do it too as a policy. Because that's what I really want. So that's the thing. It has to be done properly because I'm not having issues with this kind of money no more. So it doesn't really matter where you find yourself. It has to be free of charge. The constitution framework. If you're like so let's be risky about it. Symbolic activities. So level 9 is the activities. You draw what because that's what everyone starts, and this is what people. Because basically, I'm an activist for art. I draw the butterflies and butterflies. Just to be there, but I want to show you how badass this is. Like literally, it's just as badass as a thing. It's a piece of paper. But the art is as an abstract. This says art is an abstract protocol for expression. Because it's true, and that's why level 9 exists. Because you're sovereign activist. Maybe your own system. You have your own leg. You want to basically, for me, I want to try to change the way I walk. But I change the way I walk, but I just learn to walk again. So I can change my legs so I can run faster, but without medication stuff like that. All of that kind of mutation. So I can encode my genetics as properly as the fastest leg in the world. So I can be long. But don't take any drugs. No, because I have to do it properly so I can build a perfect leg so I can never break my legs. So that's kind of thing I'm saying. So you can change your own autonomy based on your identity, and that's what the full possibility of transcended sovereignly, because you have encoded the perfect image of yourself into reality, and that's your new persona, that's the new status of things for people who are authentic connections. You know what I'm saying? Okay, thank you guys. Have a lovely day. So like I said, it's military about authentic persona. It doesn't matter this lady has a nice hair. This is not good enough. She looks like boring. Her face is quite boring. But this Christmas fair, I don't like her face. She can make her own face. She just have to draw, make her own face. So basically, this kind of thing is wearing the same fit. Trying to the same fit. That's be a fit for you to try on. If you don't like it, you change it. So she give me clothes. You can design your own fit. Fit class. Have to work. This kind of help them is kind of boring. So I'm thinking about people first, because it's a bit female structurally. But the postgrad is there. But that's basically postgrad is what after PhD, living in Birmingham, team sport, girls are Birmingham. But it's not about back in Birmingham, sustainability of schools. Schools are bad in my constitutional framework. But only what is basically I hate the schools, so the school of bands, I don't like them. I make the rules here. But you don't have school like what? You have what kind of life you have? You have boarding schools. So you don't have boarding schools. You have because the word school is there. I hate the word school. I have the word boarding system, like a boarding education. Basically, what for the word education is basically boarding reform education. Because health and social care. The social care is bad for my business. What else is bad? Health is okay, but health and reablement is perfect. So we have reablement. I'm thinking about health. Health should be perfect. Health is not optional, so everyone can go outside and breathe. It's a policy now. It doesn't really matter because if they're not feeling this lesson, they can go outside and breathe for like 60, like half the day because they're not feeling themselves. So if they have a lesson for 3 hours, which is half day, half the day and day is 6 hours, and they feel like they can't breathe, they're being suffocated, and air is smelly or something. Even for another second, that's something's wrong, and they start to go and breathe. It can drive you mad. So it doesn't matter when the light is not there, and they start causing fragmentation. You have to leave that thing because they can't really breathe fresh air. It starts to fragment their mind. But they don't have to say it to you because they want to leave and you just go and get it. That's what you want first, for them to go without saying. So you just say, "Hey, are you coming back?" Saying, "Yes, I'm fine with seeing Mr. Namdi," and that's what you want. You want to open the windows and open the opportunities, open the blinds, and make sure to get here. If they don't get here, you are the problem because you let them go too long. And so, as a policy, you have to know where to go, where they're going. Ask them to get coded on the phone when they get there. I'll ask them to come back and tell them what they're gonna do now. What is 1 hour? 1 hour is the minimum we're gonna allow. But if this 1 hour is 2 hours lesson, if they leave for 1 hour, they'll come back now after 1 hour, maximum. So the idea is like let them see the window, see the world, and see what they can fragment them and solve the problem. But as a policy, give them what? Notebooks and a pen. Use a pen to come back and relay information. Take cameras to see what they want to see. That's the idea. So they can relay you to the teacher. That's why education matters. So it doesn't matter where they go. They're still learning, but they're learning because the mind is unfragmented, and you're not telling them what to do. That's the idea here with education reform. It's ontologically bound. If you're teaching them something and they find you solution to who's studying that resolution is wrong, it's not wrong. It's just a different resolution. So the problem is past, active, and they know what they're doing. And that's what I'm trying to give for the children here. And Hakati dog is like this like Hakati dog are there because they are there and then it doesn't matter what they is, but if Hakati is teaching education and teaching weaponry, he's there. He's there in the model. It doesn't matter what's dense and Asha. There, it doesn't matter if it's Lola. I love Lola. I love guys. I love 72Z lane. 72Z lane. I love that. I love animals there. You're gonna burn animals in your wildlife. That's why I love that. So the policy, all those animals will be there. All the education shows will be animal bound, or geometry nature bound, because they are nature. Because what they are called. 24Z lane, 24Z lane is the best show I've ever seen. I think it's 24Z lane. But what? So we got 24Z lane. Also, I love that for education. I love Haka and T Dodge first, because T Dodge was one that I saw. Haka was just the main character. As a policy in CBC, I don't see movies. I love Horrid Henry. Horrid is So basically, Horrid you gotta have a Horrid Henry teacher because Horrid teacher because I love Horrid Henry guys. So that's what I'm saying. So everyone should be well-being, but everyone should be well for themselves. There should not be no health is implicit. I tell you when I'm well. Thank you guys. As a policy, now staying healthy, or student satisfaction. 90%. No, tell me who said this 90%. I'm gonna check it on the as a policy. No, guys, this thing is annoying me. But I didn't say 90%. I don't know whether it's 90%. It doesn't mean anything. The NSS, this kind of secret is bad. Yes, it's to reform this. The server of provisional grant. I don't care what is honest. I wasn't there. I haven't seen all the videos. Guys, this is really annoying me, guys. So this is not what I want, guys. This is bad. No, I have to get them. So if I see 90%, basically, I don't really like this model, but it should be that because 90% is meaning this is matter. This is a small sample. So if it's 90%, if I speak to 10 people, nine of them should say. That means nine of them should say, "Oh yes, I agree." Everyone will say no, because that doesn't happen. This is a matter will go online and up. Any 10 people I pick random should literally say yes, it worked for me. I'm happy with it, and this happened. This one wants, guys. I don't want this kind of bureaucracy here. This is mean anything to me. I can't sit down. I didn't know who these people are. And I want to know that they're still doing well in education. I just want to be in Birmingham because Birmingham's one of the best schools. So if you go to prospectus, go to student email, go to higher education, go to stability statement. Stop stating stuff to me. Guys, don't be disabled here when I come here. As soon as someone gets disabled, they can start the research, because this is not disability. This is not disability. This is just some users of some processing something differently. This is like a dyslexia, but it's not disability. Oh, dyspraxia is very disability, but dyslexia is not. Basically, it's just basically you can basically it is dyslexia. I have dyslexia, but I'm not disabled because I'm speaking freely, but it's because I'm stressed. So stress is not disability. Look. Dyslexia is like writing something, but I can learn what my language is disability, but people you can't learn it. Does that mean I'm disabled? No, I'm not disabled. Your friend, your language is shit. You teach your language shit. You are shit teachers. You are shit. I don't give a shit. You are giving me dyslexia because I don't have to learn your language again. But I can learn my language. Right? I can even write Igbo. Properly, because you can't write Igbo. You can't spell out. You don't want to think about Igbo. But this is dyspraxia. Now, dyspraxia is like the dyslexia of what? But because if I have dyslexia and dyspraxia, that means like I affects, I form in my mouth doing it. But because I'm spitting when I'm talking. This basically because it's sensory bound. So this is dyslexia, the right one. I'm not actually doing something, but I'm spitting. So I have dyspraxia because I'm angry or something. I'm relaying something. Are you blind or partial? No. Are you deaf? No. But no one's disabled in my question. So when someone gets in my question, they have to get stabilized first. So no one should be disabled doing a PhD in policy. They can do what they can with that span of time. But as a policy, no one should be ever disabled. And this site, what's disability? The equivalent says a person if you can physical long term affirm. Why are you doing that? Long term effect. If the permanent student exams. There's no exams in my condition. I hate exams. They lead nowhere. Oh, you can read everything, read yourself. But the only metric is you, actually living the past, getting someone to do your job, solving problems that you invent and you solve, but based on what you want to do. Because that's why you go to university to do something with it in the first place. And that's good. Basically, it doesn't matter what's the hardest problem you're gonna solve. There, you can solve it. You get a space and time to do it. So university is like a student outreach. Guys, we should be outreach to each other. No, it doesn't really mean the student because this is good backwards. I love outreach. You call the students, you get your service. But she's fragmented. As soon as the higher education, basically, this is very annoying me. As a policy, everyone doing a postgraduate should be able to contact anyone doing postgraduate. That's under, so you can find out why they want to do it or not. That's what to call outreach. Not all the way around. You don't get service because you reach the people who wanna continue your research, continue your legacy, solve problems in your domain. It doesn't matter whether it's smart or not. It doesn't matter whether it doesn't matter. So this is complaints and appeals. Stop complaining to me, people. Not complaints here, only appeal decisions. It's called debating. If you believe you're discriminating against. Oh, you want to complain to me about a subordination and you're doing university. Guys, no one should be complaining to me as a policy. No one should solve a problem. Just write me an email, and if I can't solve your problem, you find someone else. But I can solve your problem, so it's just use money on time. I'll solve your problem. But don't complain to me. This should be the word complaint should not be used. Namdi, can I complain? What about? Look, Asians should not be. Anyone should touch an Asian. Anyone should not be molested, harassing, abusing anyone because you shouldn't framework him. Everyone should be free in my constitution. Everyone should be equitable, Everyone should know each other too. What they know each other, because this authentic connection is here. Obviously, anyone disabled is the priority now. Because I don't want anybody to complain to me. If I have a complaint, that means someone has to be prioritized. I'm done with it as a policy now. It doesn't matter who you are. Because I have to shift gears to show that that person is because I'm disability first, only first. Because if I was not doing a job, it's not gonna work for me. Because I can be disabled too if I don't attend to it. It's kind of annoying actually. A lot of Asians are here. I love Asians. Equality Act. Because if she's not fine, that means I will not be fine. Because when I cry tears, I'm not fine. But that means someone else is suffering, and somebody suffering more than me. That's why I know of. Because I will tell you, learning support. Learning support is free. You don't pay for learning support. If you need support, you just do it. You don't need the money, anything. Just fine, just do it. That's why I need it. Disability neurodivergence. Stop putting that Cambridge. That's your problem. How to find the staff directories. Now, the staff directory is really annoying because it's not student and staff directory, so that's a policy now. Every student has to deal with the staff. Every staff to do with the student. So if a staff is there, it's a student too. There, so two students there. So policy is sparse. Content of person there. How to find us? Yes, how to find us? How do you find you? On the internet, on phone, on what? Everywhere and anywhere on the single protocol. That's the idea there. You don't fragment anything because people need it. Ofsted, you're rubbish. I mean, I love Ofsted. Ofsted is a very good one, but there's something wrong with Ofsted. You get the European Union. Oh, you just you get the Ofsted one and you get the European one, but I need my data. Mental health charter. Like I'm not having the UN United Nations mental charter. I'm rubbish. That's rubbish. I'm not gonna use the disability community to sign up. I've never used the disability community. Guys, I'll try it though. That's kind of annoying actually. The West Midlands. Oh yes, worksheet. This is very good for West Midlands. I'm gonna use that framework because I love the message because I don't have any problems with the West Midlands. I'll get the European Union. No, this is very. I have to just adopt that automatically. But also it's very good because they give me education, they give me my GCC, they give me everything. But I'm trying to get offered to do this. Only these three I'll accept, but I will never accept these two because I don't like the disability framework because of my past. And that's the only thing I don't need. If I need it, I'll just accept it. The goal is to have this artistic interactive. You start learning. So if you go to my portal and I'm logging for something, I log into a whole platform like Mamiko Journal. I start learning. I got the videos there. I don't have to call anyone because I'm doing ontology. I start documenting my work, guys. Because there's penalties involved in anything. There's like what's the thing? You get the penalty stuff. Oh, what's the thing? I forget my mind. So I go focus on the UC, Universal Credit Journal. There's some kind of a penalty system there. I have to look at that later. Okay, thank you guys for watching the safeguarding. Stop safeguarding people. Stop choosing to give guard themselves. But if they say I need complaints, unless something comes wrong, speak out and support. Speak out and get no support and do it yourself. Speak out and DIY is now health and well-being, health and free well-being and health. Budget as a policy now. Basically parents caring, basically parents care for everyone. Hired, okay, our schools. Let me just click on this. Let me see. Oh, this is so fragmented and ugly, man. This is where the city is. Guys, no shop schools ever again in this fucking business school. What you need to do is start your business automatically. As soon as you get into university, start a business. You're adults there. Because start a business anytime. As soon as you get a postgraduate, when I was like 14 years old, I should go postgraduate. I should go there, then I should start a business. So there's a policy now. Everyone can start a business and own a business at what? Because you should get better at when they're 12. To an adult, and when they're 12, they're allowed to get a business. When they're 13, they're allowed to get, but don't say I need it, to get a business. That's the idea. School and engineering. Oh, engineering, quickly. Guys, you see this wise? It has to be there now. It doesn't matter what your prototype, you get the prototype room, you have to be there that wise. I like this room, but I'm trying to get all this wireless, so I have to be, doesn't matter what I'm prototyping, it has to be wise. Because I'm building, I'm learning to build. If I don't need to build, learn wireless, to get a wireless room, I'll get the wireless room. And that's what I'll start building. So it's electromagnetic. Stop, guys, stop talking to me! Stop talking to me! Thank you. So, schools engineering digital sustainable construction will literally be bound to the system of the Department of Engineering and sustainable construction. Our schools at Cambridge, vast include former. So basically, we have to ensure that the things are not tangled anymore. There's no tangled. But the ones that are there, Watachi. You see, everyone's a winner at the end of the day. I guess, about us, this is a little about the facilities here. I guess, I don't care no more. That's the policy. The staff must, every one staff must have two students at all times. Because, the staff, when the staff are being watched, they actually do their job. And this is almost reported to everyone. That's why the students get involved, how the student services actually work now as a policy. Because I don't care whether you're better than me, you're corrupt, you get money. No, 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 no. You do your job now. Because it has to be done properly. The staff don't write line my name. Accommodation, free accommodation, fees and funding, you don't need it. So with the fees and funding, it's just backup money for anything. Bursaries. So you get grants, but you get free meals. But you have to do it properly. So I don't want to get in meals that are other than this is why you can build your own meal, make your own food. That has to go here. We live in life like using this. So basically, any university can adopt this in case I die. As a policy now, but that's only the only thing I need, education. Because I don't trust people. No, not only university, only Nnewi University in Nigeria. And one Nigerian Abia University. All the university my Nigeria that I've been that's under Biafran territory. That's not about in Nigeria university before. Because I don't trust white people. I'm not gonna lie. I don't hate them. I just hate how they act sometimes. Supposed to safeguard. Look, student engagement. Look, this is proposed by student for students, so it should be student satisfactions, not student engagement. Because if the students start a fight, they need to engage. You know what I'm saying? If the students start a fight, they engage. I just want to say, we have to separate the two because they have problems. Thank you guys. Have a lovely day. I'm black and beautiful. Sorry guys. Thank you. I love you people. Oh. Okay guys, I'm going to upload the video now. Oh my days guys.